We are live, and I'm sorry. I truly apologize for being late. I drove all the way down from Atlanta back to Orlando, and then I got home and I'm just like, I need coffee. I need to get coffee. But here's the problem: when you're on the road and you eat a burrito, you eat at Chick-fil-A, and then you get home and you drink coffee, you're going to have to hit the toilet. You're going to have to hit the toilet. I apologize for being late. That's the short version of why I was a bit late, but I'm here. I am here. We made it. We're going to have the hate watch session right now of Mexico versus Jamaica. Today we're Jamaican. Everyone here, we're Jamaican. Every single one of you. You, that guy right there, you also, you're Jamaican right now. We're Jamaica versus Mexico to open their Copa America. The Copa America already started. Argentina defeated the Rude Canadians. That was the game that I went to watch in Atlanta. Next weekend on Saturday, I will be heading to Miami to watch Argentina play Peru. So if you're in Miami, we can maybe meet up. And then obviously we saw Ecuador just lose to Venezuela, which in my opinion that was an upset. That was an upset. I expected Ecuador to win, and obviously, the red card from Ener Valencia probably fucked things up for Ecuador. That's what happened. Ecuador has a better team than Venezuela, but props to Venezuela. They pulled a win. Oh, here you are. Tassar FC, Rude Canadian. You were happy yesterday, right? I look, not happy, sorry. I know you, I wouldn't say happy, not yesterday, Thursday. You thought Canada played well. And to be fair, I was at the game, and Canada did get lucky in a few occasions. They did get lucky in a few occasions, but I thought Canada looked fairly competent against Argentina. What I saw from Chile and Peru, and then I saw from Canada and Argentina, if I was Canadian, which I'm not, I was Canadian on Thursday because I wanted Canada to upset Argentina. But if I was Canadian, I would say I would like my odds of advancing out of that group. Canada looked far better than Peru, far better than Chile. It just depends on how they match up with those two teams. And people are saying that they're not going to be able to deal with the physicality because honestly, Peru and Chile didn't look like soccer teams. They looked like they just wanted to fight each other in that game. So that didn't really look like real soccer teams. I think Canada is a legit soccer team and they can beat Peru and Chile in advance. That's what I think. That's what I think. Next Saturday, I'm going to go to Miami to watch Argentina versus Peru. If defeating Peru helps Canada advance, no, I'm not going to root for Argentina. Brazilian Fury saying happy 1 year attack. May L3 fall on this day. Happy 1 year of what? Happy 1 year of what? What are we celebrating today? What are we? What year? What are we? 1 year of what? Since Berhalter was rehired? I just don't know. I just don't know. And sorry, FC today I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican too today. I'm going with the Jamaicans. They are my favorite country in the Caribbean, so I'm gonna go with Jamaica. They have great food. They have great people. They do spread a lot of fake news. The Jamaicans, though, we know that. Like I've been talking about this since 2021, and that's what the Jamaicans do. They spread a lot of fake news, but they are freaking funny. They're amazing people. And today it's time to defeat El Tri. Even though Mexico also, man, I've been to Mexico twice. What a country. I have to go back. It was amazing there every single time that I've been there. But anyhow, if you kindly could smash the like button if you haven't already, I would truly appreciate it. And Brazilian Fury saying, oh, the membership, Brazilian Fury. Okay, the YouTube membership. Thank you very much, by the way, for being a YouTube member. And if anyone hasn't checked, Brazilian Fury has a great YouTube channel if you haven't checked already. He really blew up when he took a big shit on Alexi Lalas. That's when he really blew up. But then he made some really good videos. I really like the Botafogo one that he made of their complete collapse in the Brazilian league. Made a very good one too, breaking down the state championships in Brazil. You guys might want to check that out. But anyhow, Jamaica versus Mexico. Let me know in the chat right now your score prediction. In the meantime, drop a like in the stream so we can hit 200 likes, if anything. And Turtle's asking, will I take Brightline train to Miami? No, I'll probably just drive down to Miami, and then I'll go to Hard Rock Casino. I'll stay in the casino, playing a few games here and there for the Euros. I like to bet in a few games. And then from the casino, I'll just head to Hard Rock for the game itself. But look, before we continue and I give you my score predictions and talk about these lineups from Mexico and Jamaica and what do I expect from this game, these are two teams that I know fairly well. Let me put a quick word from the sponsor of this stream, Underdog Fantasy. We'll be back in a minute. And if you want to play Underdog, the link is in the description of this video. And I post my picks on Twitter and Instagram, which you can follow us. It's like below me right here. I'll be back in a minute. All right? Don't go anywhere. Or do. Go to the bathroom if you want to, but quick ad. Underdog Fantasy is a fun game to play prior to any soccer match or basketball, football as well. You know, it just adds an extra excitement to the game. And this summer, I will be playing Underdog Fantasy during the Copa America and Euros. You can download the app by using the link in the description of this video and use the promo code TMTV. Yes, please, don't forget to use the code. And let me tell you why. Sign up with the code TMTV to claim your special pick plus a first-time deposit offer up to $250 in bonus cash. The game I mainly play is called Pick'em. I just click on it, scroll to the soccer section, and pick a player for the specific match and select the stats that I believe will be lower or higher. It's very easy to play, but be smart about it because it's not that easy to win. I'll also be playing some Underdog Fantasy during some match live streams during the Copa America and Olympics, posting my picks on X and Instagram, so you must stay tuned for that as well. And once again, I'm a professional hater, so usually I pick anything that will have me rooting for the downfall of that player. With that said, once again, thank you Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring the channel. The link to play is in the description of this video, and the promo code once again is TMTV. Thank you, Underdog Fantasy. All right, we're so back now. And yes, I see some people asking here in the chat. Unfortunately, yesterday on Twitter, I made fun of Carly Lloyd, a U.S. women's national team legend. But as you may know, I make fun of everyone. I'll make fun of my best friend, anyone. I'll make fun of anyone on Twitter because, like, what else are you going to do in that stupid app? Carly Lloyd blocked me on Twitter, which was very upsetting. Very upsetting. She's very important for U.S. soccer's history. Two-time Ballon d'Or winner. And then, I mean, I think after I told Alexi, I think Alexi told her to unblock me. That's my theory. And I was unblocked by Carly Lloyd. And I think the next step is for both of us to become best friends. That is the next step with Carly Lloyd. Okay. And Carolina Madureira is saying Douglas Luiz confirmed transfer to Juventus. McKennie staying put. Should we be concerned about his playing time next season? I don't think McKennie's going to stay with Juventus, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't think he's going to go to Major League Soccer. Like there were rumors that Weston McKennie would go to FC Cincinnati, and if that does happen, I would just say Cincinnati has betrayed our great country, the United States of America. But I don't think Weston will stay with Juventus, so I wouldn't be too concerned about Douglas Luiz arriving at Juventus. And Tevin Isaiah saying, "Make fun of me." I would make fun of you, Tevin. But as you may know, if I do that, I'll probably get canceled. And I'm trying not to get canceled. Not during the Copa America. Not during the Copa America. Brazilian Fury is saying, I've got this one in the background while I'm trying to finish my own Copa America haters guide to post by tomorrow. Haters guide? Is your video like a legit haters guide? Can I get a shout out in the video? Because I'm one of the top haters on YouTube and especially on Twitter. I'm one of the biggest haters on Twitter. If it's a haters guide, I'm definitely watching that. I'm not missing that one. Let me see if I didn't miss anyone in the chat saying Conte, like, where's Pete? I don't know where Pete is, but he's back in LA. Obviously, we're going to be working together tomorrow with the United States stream, but I don't know what Pete is doing right now. I just don't know what he's doing right now. But do you guys want me to do some Underdog Fantasy? Let me do this here. Let's go to the Underdog Fantasy page. I want to do some picks for this game because I did picks on Underdog Fantasy before on another game. So let's see. Julio Gonzalez, that's the goalkeeper for Mexico in this game. The goalkeeper that plays for Pumas. 2 saves, goals allowed. Oh, that player is no longer available. Let me refresh this. Some of the picks are not available anymore. Underdog Fantasy switched. Okay, now let's see what's up. So Jamali White, that's the goalkeeper, right? That's the goalkeeper because Andre Blake is injured. Goals allowed, 2 or higher, 3 saves, higher. How many saves do you think the Jamaican goalkeeper will get? Julio Gonzalez goes. Okay, Mexico will concede a goal today. So I'm going to put that the goalkeeper will allow a goal. Julio Gonzalez, the goalkeeper for Mexico, goes allowed higher than 1. That to me is somewhat of an easy pick. So I'm going to put right there Julio Gonzalez will concede a goal. If he'll concede a goal, let's see who can score maybe. Let me just put this. Mikel Antonio shots on target. 1. Yeah, I'll put that Mikel Antonio will get 1 shot on target. Let's see who else. Santi Jimenez, shots on target. I'm going to put Santi. I don't know, man. Santi kind of sucks for L3 every time. Should I risk it? Should I pick Santi Jimenez scoring? Should I do it? I can't make this decision on my own. Um, let's see if I didn't miss anyone. Woody Allen Tuna, no, he sucks ass. He's not good enough. Not good. Jorge Sanchez, fouls, tackles, no. Cesar Montes, pass. Oh, this is easy. Over 56.5 passes. Mexico always holds possession. They'll continue to do so. They'll move the ball around. They like to build out of the back. Cesar Montes will 100% have more than 56 passes. So I'm going to go with those. I'm not going to do the Santi Jimenez pick because I can't risk it. Let's just put, how much money should I put on this? How much do you guys want me to put on these picks? I'll put like something low. I'll put like $30 here. Let's see how it does. So the picks are, if you guys, it's Julio Gonzalez. So Mexico doesn't get a clean sheet. Mikel Antonio hits 1 shot on target or more, and Cesar Montes needs to get 57 passes or more. I'm playing those picks. I'm playing with those. And here they are. These are my picks. So we'll keep track of that during the game on FootMob. These will be my picks for Underdog Fantasy. If put my rent, no, guys, no. Always play with responsibility. Always play with responsibility. And if you want to play Underdog Fantasy, the link is in the description, and the promo code is TMTV. TMTV, link in the description of this video if you want to play. Now let's go back here to the starting 11. I think the picks that I made right there are pretty easy wins right there. Mikel Antonio hitting 1 shot on target. Gonzalez conceding a goal. I doubt Mexico gets a clean sheet. And Mexico will probably dominate possession. So I have Cesar Montes getting 57 passes. Dob is saying, have you heard anything about the 2025 Gold Cup? It's supposed to be expanded and have 2 teams from each confederation. If so, it'd be amazing. So I heard a few things. I heard that they have invited multiple countries from other confederations. It's true. It's a bit tricky because the Gold Cup will be played at the same time as the FIFA Club World Cup. It's supposed to be the FIFA Club World Cup will be in the East Coast mainly, and then the Gold Cup will be played in the West Coast of the United States. And we're supposed to have multiple guest nations from multiple different confederations. UEFA, they have invited UEFA teams, CONMEBOL, AFCON, Asia. They have invited all of those. It'll be big. It'll be a tremendous Gold Cup. Now, we will be missing many key players in this Gold Cup from multiple nations because they will be in the Club World Cup. But nevertheless, it'll be better than your average Gold Cup next year during the summer. Jeff is asking, Tack, how's your groin? Jeff, it's getting better, and I do not need a massage, but thank you. And I know you didn't offer a massage, but I know you well enough by now, Jeff, that if I said it was still in pain, your next offer would have been a massage. I'm good. I'm good. I am 99% fit now. I'm doing good. Who? Qatar and Japan? I don't know the teams. I know Brazil has been invited. I can tell you that. Brazil has been invited. I don't know if they're going to actually go, but Brazil has been invited. That is factual. Now, whether they'll go or not, I don't know. All right. Just to recap right now for everyone that just tuned in, they're playing the national anthem. The game will start soon. Argentina won their opener 2-0 against Canada. Peru and Chile tied 0-0. That's Group A. So Argentina leads the group, followed by Peru and Chile. Canada's in last place. However, I still have Argentina advancing in first and Canada in second. I thought Peru and Chile looked abysmal on Friday. It was a terrible game, horrible game. It was a fist fight, essentially. And then today, Ecuador lost to Venezuela. Ener Valencia got a red card early in the game. Ecuador did get the first goal, but Venezuela pulled a 2-1 comeback and got the first win. And this is the game for Group B. The most balanced group in the Copa America, in my humble opinion. Let me get more coffee here. I need to keep waking up. I literally drove today from Atlanta all the way back to Orlando. So I'm Pretty beat up. I know you might not be noticing. But I'm pretty beat up. Brazilian Fury saying, so more of the story, Tack. I need to head to yours and Maxwell's lands during the Club World Cup next year. Yes, yes, you do. Come to North Carolina to see Maxwell, or come to Florida to see me. We can go to Georgia. That's halfway there. Atlanta was I loved Atlanta, man. I was in Atlanta for the past 2 days. It was amazing. I loved it. It was great. I loved Atlanta. I need to be back. I've been to multiple cities and states in the United States, more than I can count at this point, and I can't count too much. Uh, and I hadn't gone to Atlanta for some reason. And then when Messi was playing there, I was like, this is a great opportunity to go check out Georgia. I've driven through Atlanta, but I've never stopped and actually got to know the city, and I loved it. A wonderful city. I truly did. And you guys know that if I hate something, I just go out there and I say I hate it. It was shit. But Atlanta was amazing. There was so much stuff to do, a lot of people outside, a lot of walkable neighborhoods. The Mercedes-Benz Stadium is amazing. And then right next to it, you have where the Atlanta Hawks play. Great restaurants. I don't know, man. I loved Atlanta. That's what I'll say. And I'll probably be back very soon. If not, I'll find an excuse to get back to Atlanta. I truly only came back today because I didn't bring my computer. Um, I didn't bring my computer, and I had to do this stream because I promised you guys I would do this stream. Tevin is asking how many strip clubs. I didn't go to any strip clubs in Atlanta. I didn't, and I wouldn't go. If you guys want to go ahead and go. But I can't. If I go to strip clubs, I'll get in trouble. I'll get in big trouble. But anyhow, everyone, if you kindly could drop a like in this video, I'd truly appreciate it. Go get those likes up. And anyone asking, where's Andre Blake? He is injured. Andre Blake is injured, so he's not starting for Jamaica. A couple players, just so you guys know, to watch out for Jamaica. Maybe the big three. Well, the big four that I'd like to talk about would be Mikel Antonio, that plays for West Ham. Really good center forward. Can also play as a winger. Damari Gray, great player too. Bobby D. Cardova-Reed in the midfield, very good player for Fulham. And then Ethan Pinnock, a legit Premier League center back, really good center back. So Ethan Pinnock right there. And then Mexico, they're mostly mid players. They're not very good. I would say Edson Alvarez is a really good player. Cesar Montes and Johan Vasquez are okay. Chavez is fine too. Chavez is fine. I don't really rate Jorge Sanchez, the right back. Arteaga, Gonzalez, the goalkeeper. Antuna is terrible, horrible player. Antuna shouldn't even be there, but somehow he is. And then Chucky Lozano didn't even make the roster. Orbelin Pineda, he plays in Greece. He's all right, not really good, pretty mediocre player. But then up top, you have Santi Jimenez. And Santi Jimenez is the biggest question here because Santi Jimenez, he is really good for Feyenoord for the most part. Had a really good season in the Netherlands. But he doesn't really show up for Mexico. And very often he doesn't even start for Mexico. So today, Santi Jimenez gets the opportunity to start for Mexico in the opener of the Copa America against Jamaica. And, this is your opportunity to deliver. Grab it. Take it or leave it, man. No excuses. Everyone that's been making excuses for Santi Jimenez, there are no excuses today. He has to perform. Now, I wasn't willing to pick him to score, right? I could have picked on Underdog Fantasy for Santi Jimenez to score. I didn't have the balls to do it. I didn't because this guy always flops for Mexico. And there's a few people here in the chat asking about Leon Bailey. He kind of retired temporarily from the national team because he couldn't deal with the federation anymore. Will he come back? I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? But again, Leon Bailey, as of now, is not with the Reggae Boys. He's not with the Jamaican national team. And the game just started right now. Jamaica and Mexico. So let me put the timer on screen. I'll put the timer on screen right here. There it is. There it is. Where is it? There you are. Jamaica and Mexico. I am at minute, 20 seconds, 22, 23, 24, 25, in case you want to synchronize with me. Jamaica and Mexico. So, yeah, Leon Bailey's not here. And then Stanley saying, thinking about driving from Denver to KC for the U.S.-Uruguay game. Hey, do it. It'll be fun. Also, I saw that the tickets, I think you can get tickets for $60, which I know it's not super cheap because you can go to a baseball game for like $20, $30, but $60 is not that bad for a soccer game in the US. They're usually more expensive. Just do it. Just do it. They're saying Stu Holden sounds like someone is squeezing his nuts. Well, that's not. So what I tend to say about that, cross goes in, cleared by the Jamaica defense. That'll be a corner for Mexico 1 minute. And Bernard, that plays for Sheffield Wednesday, was able to kick it out of bounds. Corner kick for Mexico. It's not that someone's squeezing Stu Holden's nuts. He kind of sounds like he's wearing very tight underwear. It seems like he's wearing very tight underwear. So technically, yes, his nuts are being squeezed, but it's not someone squeezing it. Just wearing tight underwear. That's all it is. Okay, Jamaica recovers the ball. That'll be a throw-in for the Reggae Boys. And Vince Garcia saying, I'm Jamaican today. Yeah, Mon, 2-0. 2-0 Jamaica? I hope so. Today, I'm also Jamaican. I'm the Jamaican manager today. Thanks for the underwear update. I mean, I've never seen Stu Holden's underwear. I've never seen it, so I can't confirm that. But he just seems like a guy that wears very tight underwear. And that can really bother you as a man when you have very tight underwear. And then usually most guys that have bad commentary have tight underwear. Except for Alexi. Alexi doesn't look like the type of guy that would wear tight underwear. One love, Jamaica. One love. Today we're all Jamaican. Hey, Tack, what channel is the game on? So the channel is on Fox Sports 1. If you don't have Fox, you can... I put a FuboTV link in the description of this video. You can just get the free trial. But it's on Fox Sports 1. I usually mute it, though. I mute it because Fox's commentary gives me explosive diarrhea. I listen to it. I just start... Oh, shoot. Oh, Mexico. Save! Who hit that? That was Chavez. What a weak-ass shot. What a weak shot, man. That was a good opportunity for Mexico. Chavez striking it from inside of the box, but then White was able to save it. What a weak little shot. I mean, I understand we're trying to place the ball, but first it wasn't well placed. It was right at the goalkeeper. That was a very weak shot. It's like a 12-year-old hitting the ball. Okay, Mexico with the ball. Is Edson Alvarez playing super deep? It almost looks like Edson Alvarez is playing as a center back. Quinones and Jamaica will try to just go long. I think Jamaica's just going to play route one football here. Mikel Antonio. Antonio, get that shot. Get it. I need you to get a shot on target. That was one of my picks. That'll be a throw-in for Jamaica. Remember, my underdog fantasy picks. We need Mikel Antonio to get a shot on target. Cesar Montes to get 57 passes. And, oh, Jamaica with the bicycle kick, and that is nothing. Who was that? Shamar Nicholson? What was the other pick that I had? Okay, Mexico needs to concede a goal. We need Mexico to concede a goal. That'll probably happen. That's probably the easiest one of them all. That ain't happening. And by the way, Jaimir Halgrimsson, the coach of Jamaica, here's a little fun fact for y'all in case you don't watch my videos. He's actually a dentist. He is the coach of the Jamaican national team, but he's also a dentist. Oh, here comes Jamaica. Pineda just slips. Quinones finds Santi Jimenez. Oh, my God. Jimenez is so bad for Mexico. What was that? What was that? Dude's like tripping all over his own feet. Oh, my God. What is going on, Santi Jimenez? Wait, you did Sar FC saying you did a video on that. You didn't need a self-promo. You get a lot of views, man. You didn't need a self-promo here on my channel. But you're saying I looked into the Jamaican squad and it does have some quality Jamaicans coach as a dentist. You did a video on Jamaica? On Jamaica? Or you mean the dentist coach? I might have missed that. Santi Jimenez is so bad for L3. I think when he plays for Mexico, he's essentially Andy Carroll. One second. I need to tweet something. I thought of something and I need to do it. When I think of something, I tweet. So Santi Jimenez for L3, he's essentially Andy Carroll. Who in the chat remembers Andy Carroll? I'm pretty sure y'all remember Andy Carroll. Okay, let's go back to the game here. And James Bars is sending a super chat. Thank you, James. But Jamaica now in possession. Bobby Reed, great player from Fulham. Bobby Reed is really good. James is saying the Contar dead air between the dead air between Ian Dark and Landon when Dark tries to hand a talking point over and Landon kills me. It's ruining my memories of Ian Dark. Well, that's for the Euros that you're talking about, right, James? That's for the Euros because I haven't seen Ian Dark and Landon Donovan commentate in the Copa America. I haven't seen it. So you're talking about the Euros. Fox commentary in general, just in general, is terrible. It's very rare to see any of them do well. Stu Holden, for example, I just think he's bad. Like it just sucks. Alexi tries to just be controversial. Carly Lloyd, I don't know what she's doing there. It's also not been good. She kind of compared Pulisic to Messi the other day. Okay, 8 minutes into the game. So far, nothing besides Santi Jimenez with a bizarre attempt shot on goal. Carly Lloyd blocked. No, she unblocked me. Carly Lloyd unblocked me. She knows you can't keep me blocked forever. You can run from tactical manager, but you can't hide. Can't block me. She unblocked me. I don't know why she unblocked me though. Look, Carly Lloyd is a U.S. women's national team legend. Like many other players from the national team program, like Lyndon Donovan, women's national team, and I have a lot of respect for them. But look, I'll lose a friend if I have to get a joke out. So don't think I won't make fun of you just because you're a U.S. soccer legend. I'll still make fun of you. No disrespect. It's nothing personal, but I'll do it. Otherwise, what else are we going to do with this life? Um, Jeff is saying the Belgium game was fun to watch. I actually missed the Belgium game. I was on the road. I missed it. I didn't watch the Belgium, but I saw that they won. They won, and I believe Lukaku finally scored. Lukaku finally scored, right? Or did he not? I don't know actually. Kevin Paul saying how physical the two CONMEBOL matches were versus this start is pretty funny. Is this how passionless CONCACAF looks to the rest of the world? The thing was, you are right. The thing with the CONMEBOL matches is that there was a point, at least Chile and Peru, that it wasn't even a physical match. It was, they were just fighting each other. It was just tough to see, just tough to watch. It wasn't even physical. I think Jamaica can be a very physical team. Mexico, not so much. But the thing with the CONMEBOL, like if you're talking the Ecuador versus Venezuela was also very physical. There were a lot of fouls in that game. But Peru and Chile, it just felt like both teams didn't really want to play. They just didn't want to play. It'll be interesting when we start to see more CONMEBOL versus CONCACAF matchups. We're gonna see the U.S. play Bolivia tomorrow. Bolivia, I went through this. Bolivia is not a good team, man. They're in a 10-game losing streak in Copa America. Bolivia also won one game in the past 9 editions of the Copa America that they play. That's one win in 29 games. They're not a good team. The current generation of Bolivia is not much better than any previous one. As a matter of fact, they might even be worse than previous ones. So we'll see how other matchups are between CONMEBOL and CONCACAF. It'll be interesting to see it with Group B. Uh, Cole is saying, why was the U.S. not in the 2015 Copa America? We weren't invited. We weren't invited. The U.S. played in the 2016 one, which was a celebration of the 100th anniversary of Copa America. And we were invited. The U.S. was, and six other CONCACAF nations. Mexico was there. I remember Haiti played. Haiti played in 2016. Jamaica played. I don't remember. Costa Rica was probably. So I think U.S., Mexico, Haiti, Jamaica, Costa Rica, and probably Panama. I don't remember right now. Long throw from Jamaica, cleared by Mexico, and then a shot from outside of the box. A horrible shot. Terrible shot. 11 minutes into the game. But we were just not invited. Connor is saying, just joined. Why are we making fun of Carly Lloyd? Oh, we're not making fun of Carly Lloyd. I made fun of Carly Lloyd on Twitter. She blocked me, but then I think maybe Alexi talked to her, and then she unblocked me. So I'm not blocked by Carly Lloyd, U.S. Women's National Team legend, by the way. I'll still make fun of all legends, but got to respect that. Tassar FC, rude Canadian. How do you compare Liga MX versus the Championship mid-table Prem players? I don't watch of Mexico. Here's some Canadian dollars from. Thank you. I appreciate the Canadian dollars. Dollars are dollars. And hold on 1 second, because here comes Mexico, and Jamaica recovers the possession. And they'll kind of try to play out the back. They just try to go long again, and Mexico will recover it. Quinones. This game has been so poorly played so far by both teams. How do I compare Liga MX versus Championship mid-table Prem players? Look, mid-table Premier League players are far better than Liga MX players. There's no comparison. Now, the Championship, I don't watch the Championship that much, besides when I'm trying to watch like an American player like Josh Sargent, Daryl DK when he was healthy, even Austin Trusty when he was in the second division, Haji Wright. But I would say Liga MX is probably above a mid-table Championship team. The top three Championship sides, which are relegation battle in the Premier, I would say, oh, Mexico comes in cleared. That'll be a corner for Mexico. Dangerous play here. Almost cleared off the line. It's very hard to compare leagues. That's the thing with your question. But the Liga MX teams are definitely worse than mid-table Premier League teams. But I'd say they're better. The top Liga MX teams, the top three, like Club America, for example, they would probably be top 6 in the Championship. They would be battling for that promotion spot. They wouldn't be better than the top 2 that get direct promotion, but they would probably go to the playoffs. But it's just very hard to compare leagues, especially when no Mexican player goes to the corner, goes in. Edson Alvarez. Just think about it this way. Edson Alvarez plays for West Ham. He's a good player for West Ham. He would probably be one of the best players in Liga MX. He's the best player for L3. He's the best player, in my opinion. Cross goes in. Ooh, Santi Jimenez with the header. Off target. Off target. Jamaica just blasts it forward. Route 1 football. Long ball to Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio is essentially playing as a target man. Cole saying, so Jamaica, Mexico were invited, but not the U.S. 2015, Jamaica and Mexico played. 2015 Copa America. If they did play, because I don't remember right now if they played that specific edition. Yes, Jamaica played, and so did Mexico. Yeah, so they were invited, and the U.S. wasn't. That was it. That's literally the reason. We just weren't invited, probably. Cross goes in, cleared. I was thinking like 3 Jamaican center backs, 1 mid-table Prem, 2 championship center backs. You were thinking like 3 Jamaican center backs. Well, Ethan Pinnock is a Premier League center back. And then the other 2 are like, is it second division or third division in England? I think third division. Cross goes in, cleared by the Jamaicans once again. And that's going to be a throw-in for Jamaica, 15 minutes in. Coventry and Sheffield Wednesday playing the championship. Okay, championship. So they didn't get relegated. But I think they were bottom of the championship, right? They were mid-table to bottom. Alfredo saying, have you tried putting the game on and holding a controller so they don't take down the stream for copyright? I have not tried it, and it seems a little bit too risky. It's a bit too risky. Sack 2000 saying, Tack, why are you short and fat? I'm just short, man. I'm not fat. Just short. Just short. But definitely not fat. At least I think I'm not fat. I mean, every time we look at ourselves in the mirror, we kind of see ourselves skinnier than we should be. So maybe I am fat and I just think I'm not fat. Or like as Cartman would say, I'm not fat, I'm big boned. I got big bones. I'm not I can't confirm that I'm not 6'5". Not even on heels. Not even on heels. Someone said Trump just tweeted Vamos Jamaica. Could you imagine if Trump just tweeted Vamos Jamaica? No, I'm definitely not fat. It's not easy to get fat for me too, even though I do eat a lot. Actually, I don't eat too much. Quinones. Oh, Quinones got fancy and lost the ball. Free kick for Jamaica. That'll be a dangerous free kick for Jamaica. Or did they? No, I guess. Yeah. That's a very dangerous free kick here for Jamaica. Quinones tried to get a little fancy right there, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Lang Elite, are you Brazilian? Oh, I was born in Brazil and raised in the US. So yes, I am Brazilian. I am Brazilian too. That's a good question. What would we even call? Wait, 1 second. Bobby Reed delivers, cleared by Edson Alvarez. Good cross, good cross. But Edson Alvarez is a really good player, man. It's one of the few players in Mexico that I truly rate. Very good player. What would we even call if CONMEBOL and CONCACAF merged? What would we even call it? CONCABOL, CONCACAF. Well, we got to probably break down what CONMEBOL means and what CONCACAF means. They're both kind of stupid names anyway. UEFA just sounds better, right? UEFA. AFCON also sounds better. CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, they kind of sound stupid. So I'm assuming if they merged, the name would be stupider. It would be worse. It's not like a Dragon Ball Z fusion when you get like Trunks and Goten getting a fusion and you get, what was it again? Gotenks? Was it Goten or Vegito? Vegito or Gogeta. Gogeta is a good fusion right there. It wouldn't be a really good fusion, but I think it would be necessary. I do think CONMEBOL and CONCACAF should merge, in my opinion. I think they should merge. I don't know why I start talking about Dragon Ball Z. I truly don't know. So they're saying CONCACA. CONCACA. CONCACA is a good one. It'll be CONCACA. CONCABOL. No, it's not CONCABOL. It'll be CONCACA. Kaka really seems to suit it. Okay, Antonio fighting for the ball. Still has this guy's a beast. So strong, able to draw the foul. Mikel Antonio just bodying the living shit out of the Mexican players. Tremendous West Ham player right there. Tremendous West Ham player. Connor, good question. What are your thoughts on the latest FIFA rankings? I don't care about the FIFA rankings that much. It seems like every time the FIFA rankings come out, I have to sort of explain this. The FIFA rankings are not power rankings. What do I mean by that? They're not really rankings made based off like, oh, we think this team is better, that one's better. FIFA is not telling you which team is better. They just have a ranking. They have an algorithm, and hold on, not corner, delivered in. Ooh, Jamaica almost scores off a header. That was Shamar Nicholson. Yes. Hey, Jamaica on their deliveries. It's not a power ranking, so I don't really care. Obviously, when you look at the rank, what was the US? We were 11 or 13. We were top 15 in the world. There's nothing that the US men's national team has done to warrant that, in my opinion. So it's not a power ranking. I don't look into it too much. Belgium is still third. No matter how shit they are, they're still third. So they're still living off the results of that golden generation that still didn't really win anything, but besides a lot of like friendlies. But It again, yeah, this is what it is. They follow a chess rating system. It's a chess rating. It's the ELO ranking, right? That's what they use. It's not a power ranking. So I'm not going to really read into it. Yeah, they're not relevant. It's not, it doesn't matter. They do work for seeding teams in competition, so that there is usefulness to it, but it's not a power ranking. So don't read into it too much. Header goes on 21 minutes. Tony B23 Tack, I've joined late. Could you read out the reserves, please, if you don't mind? Sure, I don't mind. We're waiting here. Who are the reserves? You mean the reserves for Mexico or for Jamaica? But I can go through it. So off the bench, Mexico has Carlos Acevedo, Jose Rangel, Brian Garcia, Brian Gonzalez, Israel Reyes, Jesus Orozco, Carlos Rodriguez or Charlie Rodriguez, Cesar Huerta, Eric Sanchez, Georgie Corchizo, Luis Romo, Alexis Vega, Guillermo Martinez, Marcelo Flores, and Roberto Alvarado. Now, Jamaica has Conian Boyce Clark, Shaquan Davis, Damian Lowe, John Bell, Michael Hector, Richard King, Wes Harding, Karoy Anderson, Kevon Lambert, Alex Marshall, Kahim Dixon, and Reynold Cephas. And Andre Blake is injured. Those are the bench players, the backups. Where's Julian Araujo? I don't know. Was Julian Araujo not called in? And P Shooter 756 said we want Mexico. Yes, we 100% want Mexico to lose. We are all Jamaican today. We are all Jamaican today. Every single one of us here in the chat, we're all Jamaican. No exceptions. No exceptions. We're just all Jamaica. And if you all could smash the like button, I'll truly appreciate it. Where's Chicharito? Chicharito playing for Chivas Guadalajara. Now Jamaican. And by the way, don't forget my picks. I need Jamaica to score a goal. I need Antonio to hit one shot on target. And I need Cesar Montes to have 57 passes or more. Right now, Cesar Montes has 14 passes. 14 passes. Hey, it looks like we're on track to get that one. Ball goes long. Jamaica recovers it. Remember, I have money on the line for this game. I need to win. How much money? How much did I put? I put $30, right? I put $30. I think I'll survive if I lose $30. I hope. Here comes Jamaica. Good through ball. Cuts inside. Shoots it blocked. That'll be another corner for Jamaica. Jamaica's looking fairly dangerous here. Arsenal Mike saying sorry, but I'm Mexican American. That's okay. You can be Jamaica today. We, the people from Jamaica, we embrace you. We welcome you. So I speak on behalf of every single Jamaican right now when I say, even if you're Mexican American, we welcome you with open arms. You can be Jamaican today. Mexican American, Mexican. We embrace, come on, join Jamaica today. Corner goes in, cleared by Montes, I believe, but Jamaica still has it. Nice. And then Bobby Reed down the left flank, passes it back. And they might be able to get a delivery here. No, that'll be a throw-in for Jamaica. That'll be a throw-in for Jamaica. No, we are all Jamaican tonight. Why would we not be Jamaican? Look, honestly, it just sounds so fun to be Jamaican too. It just sounds like a fun. Jamaica's a country I want to visit. They seem to have a really cool culture. And Eddie, thank you very much for helping with requesting Alexi to talk to Carly Lloyd to unblock me on Twitter. Thank you very much, Eddie. Thank you very much. Okay, now Jamaica with the ball once again. They go long to Antonio. Oh, saved. This is the second shot on target of the game. First one for Jamaica. Not a strong shot. I don't know why they have, but Antonio just, oh God. Antonio is just too strong. Zach is saying, my dream has always been to watch the almighty GOAT Shaq Moore playing the Copa America. Yeah. Unfortunately, Shaquille Moore is in the U.S. men's national team roster. I don't think he will play tomorrow. And here comes Mexico. Oh, what is the Jamaican goalkeeper doing? He's able to head it, but he almost put his hand from outside of the box. Jamaica. Oh, bad pass there with his chest. Yeah, we're gonna get some Shaq Moore ball in the. I don't think he'll play tomorrow though. I don't think so. And here comes Jamaica trying to hit Mexico in transition. This could be dangerous. It's essentially 2 against 4. So Antonio, nothing. Back. Who was that? Bobby Reed. And Edson Alvarez. Oh, did he pull a muscle? Edson Alvarez is holding his hamstring. Edson Alvarez might be out of the Copa America, man. Let's see. Oh boy, Edson Alvarez might be done. That's a muscle. That's a hammy injury. Yeah, man. The way it looked pretty bad. It looks like a pulled hamstring. I'm no doctor, but that looked like a pretty nasty pulled hamstring. That is a big loss for. That's literally their best player. That is literally their best player. Connor saying we're all the reggae boys today. Yes, Connor, we're reggae boys today. But Edson Alvarez, because that the way it looked, that was not a muscle strain. That was not a muscle strain. That looked like a straight up pulled hamstring. And when you got those, that's at least 4 to 6 weeks. At least 4 to 6 weeks. Edson Alvarez is most likely done for the Copa America. That was nasty. Yeah, and he's not. Yeah, he's out. Edson Alvarez is being carried out of the field. Um, that was unfortunate, man. I know I'm rooting against Mexico, but the last thing we want is for their best players to go down. We want them to lose with their best players, and Mexico now loses Edson Alvarez, and it doesn't look. As I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to diagnose anyone, but he's probably done for the summer. Most likely done for the summer. And Zach's saying if Shaq Moore was playing in the Ecuador versus Venezuela game, then it would have been sold out. Of course. Who wouldn't pay money to watch the almighty Shaq Moore? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? The almighty. So Luis Romo will be sent in for Mexico as El Tri loses Edson Alvarez. We'll probably get the confirmation. We'll probably get the confirmation soon. Well, not soon, like the next few days, but I am assuming he's done for the Copa America. It looked terrible. Oh boy, yeah. Edson Alvarez is being pretty much dragged off the field. It's not turf, is it? Aren't they playing in Houston? Is it turf? No, I don't think it's turf. Hold on, everyone. This is where are they playing today? It's Houston, right? They're playing the NRG. I went there once for a Man City Club America game, and it was turf. But I think they're putting grass. This is grass. It's grass. This is grass. It's not turf. They're not allowing turf in the Copa America. Even yesterday, I was in Atlanta, or Thursday. They put grass over the turf, and here comes Jamaica. Cut inside. Antonio shoots. Ooh, Does that count? That's not a shot on target, is it? No, that doesn't count. So I didn't get my pick right. So far, Cesar Montes now has 19 passes. I need him to hit 57. Kevin Paul is saying Alvarez pulled a hammy, Ener Valencia on a red, messed up to say post-injury, but this could be the best scenario for the Reggae Boys. It could be if they can capitalize on it. They need to pull a result today. And it's looking like they might be able to against Mexico. But here's the thing. We all know Jamaica. I've said this before. They're Voltor. They self-implode. They use self-destruction every time. They probably will self-implode at some point. And I just... The thing is, Jamaica always goes full Jamaican. Never go full Jamaica. Never go full Jamaica. And they do that every time, every tournament. They have the talent, but they always fuck things up. Jamaica has the talent to pull these results, but every tournament, they mess it up. And obviously, they're missing Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey would be the best player on the field today. They don't have him because he doesn't want to play for the national team for multiple reasons, even though he never really showed up too much for the national team. Mexico recovers the ball. And Jamaica will win it in the air. Bobby Reed. And nothing out of it. Mexico has a lot of possession, though. Just no penetration, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see if I didn't miss anyone. And everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button. And I guess that's all. Smash the like button to support the channel. And if you want to play Underdog Fantasy, the link with the promo code is in the description of this video. Here comes Mexico. Ball goes back. Romo goes inside. Cleared by Jamaica once again. Cleared by Jamaica. This game has been terrible, to say the least. And that's me being nice. It's been a shit show. It's been terrible, terrible game. Awful game. By the way, will anyone be in Miami next weekend for the Argentina versus Peru game? Or do you live in Miami? If you do, let's meet up at the Hard Rock Casino and bring money. Bring a lot of money so we can play. Next Saturday, if you're in Miami, next Saturday. Tevin, I know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Where is it? Greg Ball, all possess. Yeah, I mean, it's what they say. Lots of possession, no penetration. It's just masturbation. That's what they all say. That's what an old wise man, that's what Abraham Lincoln used to say. That's a true story. Abraham Lincoln used to say that. He used to watch a lot of soccer. You guys know that, right? That Abe Lincoln was a big soccer fan. And here comes Mexico with the ball. Hey, it doesn't sound suspect. I said bring a lot of money so we can, bet on games. That's all it is. Well, there's nothing suspect about that. Or you can play blackjack if you want to, or poker. I prefer the sports book. That's what I prefer. Carl Tanner saying Abe Lincoln was a great president. I miss Abraham Lincoln too. He was a great president. He ended slavery, and he was a big soccer fan. Big soccer fan, ended slavery. Big props to Abraham Lincoln. And then I suppose he got killed at one point. They shot him right in a theater. They killed Abe Lincoln. Jeff is saying everyone was trashing the pitch condition in Atlanta. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I was there at Mercedes, but again, the players said it was bad. So I'll take the word of the players. I wasn't playing. Free kick for Mexico. Wall. Hit the wall. So Jamaica's able to block it. And then Zach saying, I was at the Brazil friendly in Orlando. I got a pick with Breck Shea, the GOAT, Breck Shea. Why get a pick with Messi when there's a legend like Breck Shea instead? Well, if you ask me, tactical manager, would you prefer to have dinner with Messi or Breck Shea? I would not even think about it twice. I would go have dinner with Brick. It just sounds far better, far more entertaining, better content, lots to talk about. Brick just seems like a really cool guy. Messi, very talented, but not that cool, right? Like, what would you talk about with Messi? If you went to dinner with Messi, what the hell would you talk about with Messi? It wouldn't be fun. And here comes Antonio. Antonio shoots on goal. Oh, that was on target. Yes, that's what I needed. Not a goal, but remember, that was one of my picks. Mikel Antonio hitting a shot on target. So we got one of the picks. Now I need Cesar Montes to get 57 passes, and then I need, obviously, Mexico to not get a clean sheet. That was definitely a shot on target from Antonio. Right? I believe so. I hope it counted, because if it did, that's one of my 3 picks. So that's 1/3. And then what's his name? Cesar Montes, he has 29 passes, and I only need 57, and we're still in the first half. So we're on track. We got this. We got this. We're on our way. Lucas is saying, does Venezuela's W help or hurt Mexico? In my opinion, it hurt Mexico. It hurts Mexico because I still think Ecuador is the best team in this group. I still believe Ecuador is the best team in this group. And now Ecuador will be more under pressure to beat Mexico, to beat Jamaica. In Venezuela, that was a team that I was expecting Mexico to finish ahead. They got to win against Ecuador. So do you think Mexico will beat Ecuador? Because they'll probably have to do that to match up with Venezuela. I thought that win was not good for Mexico or for Jamaica. That I that's just my opinion on it. I think it wasn't good. Pedro Spi, Manu, você é brasileiro? Yes, I was born in São Paulo. I was born in São Paulo, but raised in the United States. But yes, I'm also brasileiro. I'm also brasileiro, Pedro. But today I'm actually Jamaican. Today I'm Jamaican. I just need the reggae boys to defeat El Tri, defeat Mexico. That's what I need. Okay, Mexico with the ball. Cross goes in, cleared by Jamaica once again. And that'll be a throw-in for Jamaica. Fumar Mota saying, was it a hammy pull? Yeah, Edson Alvarez was subbed out with a pulled hamstring, and it looked bad. It was no contact, nothing. He just sprinted, and you could kind of feel the pain almost. It was terrible. It was terrible to see. I didn't like what I saw. They're saying Abraham Lincoln rigged his first election. Look, I don't believe that. I don't believe Abraham Lincoln would rig the election. I just don't believe it. I'm not going to look that up. This is not a history channel, man. We don't look at Tactical Manager TV. We don't fact check history. We just say something and we go with it. Okay? We don't fact check history. So I'm going to say it right now. Abraham Lincoln did not rig his elections. He didn't do it. And we're just all going to go. He would never do that. Why would he do that? Big soccer fan. Great man. Great man. He was a big soccer fan. No, he didn't do it. We don't, and we're not going to fact check anything. You see, the one thing I learned in life is that even when you fact check something, you still don't know if it's 100% true. And when you go about a story and you just 100% make it up, just pull it out of your ass, the stories are usually far more entertaining. Like today, when I was driving from Atlanta, and I'll get back to the game in a second, I was listening to a podcast with Billy Carson. And that guy just goes freaking bananas when he's talking. It's hard to believe half the shit he says, but it's so entertaining. And here comes Mexico, and Jamaica's able to recover the ball. That was a bit dangerous of a combination play from Mexico. And Jamaica tries to hit in transition, but Mexico recovers the ball. And I was just listening to this guy, and most of the stuff he said was just insane. But not fact-checking him was what made it entertaining. If I started to fact-check that guy, probably there was a lot of bullshit. And I just didn't want to do it. So here at Tactical Manager TV, we don't fact check. So when I said that Abraham Lincoln said that possession with no penetration is masturbation, you just go with it. Abraham Lincoln literally said that when he was watching the U.S. play Mexico back in, when was Abe Lincoln even alive? I don't even remember. Let me see. Because that I need a fact check. I can't get that wrong. So back in 1835, when he was watching Mexico and the United States play against each other, that's what he said. Back in 1835. I wanted to make sure I would get that year right when Abraham Lincoln was still alive. Zach is saying, since Messi has a lot of influence worldwide, I would convince him at dinner to get the world to chant Berhalter out. Yeah, but he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. That's the thing. It wouldn't be. I couldn't think of something to actually talk about with Lionel Messi. I would totally go to dinner with Messi. I just don't know what we would talk about. Well, this I agree with. As someone that knew Abraham Lincoln very well, like myself, I knew Abe Lincoln very well. Oh, here comes Mexico, cleared again by Jamaica. Jamaica has been terrible the past like 10 minutes. They're essentially just defending and playing kickball, blasting the ball forward, doing absolutely nothing. Quinones tries to go inside. Jamaica kind of recovers it. That was a bit of a dangerous back pass. And again, they blast it forward, trying to find Mikel Antonio. Don't find anything. And Cesar Montes has the ball, and he'll go for over the crossbar. Cesar Montes tries a long range shot right there. But back to what I was saying. As someone that's known Abraham Lincoln quite well, he would have definitely freed us from Greg Berhalter. He would have definitely freed us from Greg Berhalter. But Cesar Montes tries to strike from distance, gets nothing. I'll say this: this first half, from minutes 1 to 30, it was fairly balanced. Jamaica had some good chances off crosses, but none of the teams really created much. And then the past 10 minutes, Mexico has dominated possession. Jamaica has kind of just bunkered and blasted the ball forward, trying to go route one football long, trying to find Mikel Antonio. And here comes Jamaica down the left, ball inside, and Mexico recovers it again. Yeah, Jamaica has not been playing well the past 10, 15 minutes. Santi Jimenez, and he's not reaching it. Was Abraham Lincoln really a vampire hunter? No, he wasn't. He wasn't really a vampire hunter. I can confirm that. We don't have to fact check that. He wasn't he was a werewolf hunter. He hunted werewolves, not vampires. The whole vampires are not even real. They're not real. Werewolves are. I've seen one, but vampires are not real. Mexico with the ball. That was Jorge Sanchez to Arteaga to Quinones. Quinones with the ball. Back to who's that? Chavez, Luis Chavez. Where's Romo? Yeah, Romo with the ball. Back to Chavez. Arteaga with the ball. And again, Jamaica sitting in that. Do you guys remember the United States versus Jamaica? There it is. United States versus Jamaica. That's what Jamaica is doing again, just bunker ball. And the U.S. really struggled to score against Jamaica. Really struggled. We needed an own goal late in the game. Quinones, Santi Jimenez fighting for the ball. Nothing. Jamaica again, just blasting. Jamaica's literally playing against Mexico the same way they played against the United States. The only difference is against the U.S., they got that lucky goal in the first minute. Jonathan is saying, fun fact, the guy who shot and killed Abraham Lincoln was a famous actor. It would be like Brad Pitt taking out Joe Biden today. Was he really? I didn't know that. But again, we don't fact check here in Tactical Manager TV. So if that is real, it's real. I'm not going to question that, Jonathan. No fact checking here. And going on, Mexico getting the ball. Cesar Montes. Ball goes in. Santi Jimenez with a terrible, terrible touch. Terrible first touch. And Jamaica again just blasting it forward. Blasting it forward. This is literally pure soccer terrorism from the Jamaicans so far. Ball crossed. Chavez back. Romo. Ooh. That was like 1 inch away from the sidebar. 1 inch away. Maybe, let's see, actually, if it's more. Yep, that was probably about an inch away from the sidebar. Good strike. Oh, that almost hit the post. Mexico almost scored during added time. We're almost going to, we're close to ending the first half. Dude, Santi Jimenez just isn't good. Is Santi Jimenez really the guy that El3 fans try to hype up and try to convince us that he was freaking amazing? The guy is terrible. And what's weird is he's good for Feyenoord, allegedly. Scores. Yeah, the thing with Santi Jimenez was they kept hyping, dude, seriously, I swear. There were media outlets saying that Santi Jimenez would leave Feyenoord for 100 million euros. I kid you not. We literally saw that. Cross goes in. Quinones, oh, bizarre shot. That was blocked. That was blocked. So Quinones just strikes the concussion protocol. That just smashed the Jamaican player right in the face. Still better than getting hit right on the nuts, but again, that freaking hurt. Anyone wondering? No, Jamaica has not used self destruct yet. Yet. They have still not used self destruct. Voltorb is still well alive. He might even evolve. But the player's still down. Might see Voltorb become an electrode very soon. We might, unless they self implode. Matthew O saying, do you know what's going on with Weston McKennie? Well, what's going on with Weston McKennie? He, I haven't spoken to McKennie's camp. I haven't spoken to McKennie's agent. I can only tell you what I've heard from other people. Apparently, he has a legit offer from FC Cincinnati to come to MLS. He does have offers also from the Premier League. That's all that I heard from Weston McKennie. I truly hope Weston McKennie does not come to Major League Soccer. It's not the time in his career. It's not the time. He shouldn't go now. He can still play in the best leagues in the world. He was really good for Juventus this season. He does have offers apparently from the Premier League, and he apparently does have offers. So Turto's saying Weston apparently left to visit Cincinnati today. I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling bullshit. So the U.S. men, I saw that too. Apparently they were saying, I'm calling bullshit on that right now. Apparently on Apple TV, MLS is going on, by the way. If you don't know, MLS is having games today. I know most of you don't give a shit, but MLS is having games today. And apparently on Apple TV, they said that Weston McKennie left the U.S. men's national team camp to go to Cincinnati right now. The United States is in Dallas. Do you really think today, Saturday, the day before the U.S. men's national team camp, Weston McKennie left to go to Cincinnati for a transfer deal the night before a game? Do we believe that? No. No, we don't believe that. Ari Duran, thank you for. Oh, header goes in, saved by the goalkeeper. Cesar Montes with the header, saved by the Jamaican goal. So I'm sorry, I just don't believe it. I believe he has an offer from Cincinnati. I just don't believe that he went to Cincinnati right before camp. I just don't believe it. But did anyone see the tweet of McKenny? I need to find that tweet. Someone reported that. Well, they're saying that I just, dude, I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that he would go to Cincinnati the day before. Zach is saying, don't forget Donovan said Pulisic should go to MLS. Yep, Landon Donovan with the weird haircut. He did say it. They did say it. Uh, Abe Salgado is saying, fun fact, Garland, Texas, has the biggest population of obese people in the United States. I did not know that. You mean biggest population in a percentage or just biggest population in general? Because how many people live in Garland? Garland, Texas population. So you have 200,000 people total. So I find it hard to believe that you would have more obese people in a total amount than a city like Dallas that has 1.3 million or New York City, unless all 240 people that live there are obese. Yeah, unless all of them are just obese. That's like the only thing. Oh, they're saying a 15-year-old said it on Twitter. Oh boy, it literally is. They are right. A 15-year-old said that on Twitter. Okay, yeah, I'm not buying into that news of Weston McKennie. I'm not buying into that McKennie news. There's no way. I'm gonna try to dig into it and try to put it here, but there's no way. And yeah, Jasper saying it's got to be. It has to be percentage because that even if all 240 habitants of Garland are obese, which would be insane. Imagine you go to a city and every single person in that city is obese. Everyone, no exceptions. That would be insane. And it's unlikely, obviously. You want to see obesity? Go to San Antonio. I've been to San Antonio. The problem with Texas is there's some really good food there, and everything that you have to do in Texas, you have to drive. It's not very walkable. Texas is not very walkable, and the food there is amazing. So I can understand why it's easy to get fat in Texas. I don't know if you guys know. I lived in Texas for like what 6 months, something like that, 4 to 6 months. The food there is amazing, so I can understand if you gain some weight when you're in Texas. Um, Zach is saying this is what Jurgen Klinsmann has done to Landon Donovan for not calling him up to the World Cup. He made him go psycho and get that weird haircut. Yeah, there's more that goes into that, but the thing with Landon is his commentary at Fox is just atrocious. It's horrible. He's been commentating um mainly the Euros or only the Euros. Only the Euros. Let's see if I didn't miss. Okay, so now we're at halftime here. Let me get this out of the way. Now that we're at halftime here for the Mexico versus Jamaica derby, can we call this a derby? Is it a derby? Let me see one thing here. How many likes do we have in the video? We should put a milestone or an achievement that if we hit X amount of likes, I'll do Portuguese commentary for the game. But overall, in the first half, I'm going to show you the stats and you'll see it that a match. Mexico controlled possession. In terms of goal scoring opportunities, it's been pretty even. Here it is. So ball possession, 65% for Mexico, 35 for Jamaica. The expected goals was 47.4, sorry, not 47, 0.47 for Mexico and 0.25 for Jamaica. If you don't know what that means in expected goals, it just literally means that Mexico should have scored 0.47 goals based on the goal scoring opportunities that they had. So if you add up both of the XGs from this game, Mexico and Jamaica, you don't even get 3/4 of a goal, which comes to show why this game has been ass. It's been a terrible game, like a bad ass. But then the English language is kind of weird because when we say badass, it can mean good, but by badass I mean like a shit ass, like a terrible ass. And Mexico had a total amount of 7 shots. 2 of them were on target, and one big chance. The big chance is probably calculated based off the XG, um, but I didn't see any chance that would be considered a great goal scoring opportunity. Um, and then Jamaica, 1 shot on target. That's it. It's been a terrible game. It's been a truly horrific game. And then outside of that, well, here it is. This is a breakdown of the expected goals. 0.25 from Mexico were on open play. 0.13 was on open play from Jamaica. And then 0.21 was on set pieces. And 0.12 for Jamaica was on set pieces. Um, that's it, man. It's been pretty bad. And if you look here at the map, these were the goal scoring opportunities for both teams. Mexico being the green one and Jamaica being the yellow one. The one here from Jamaica that is somewhat close range that I clicked on, that was a header. So it's obviously if that was a shot, that would have been a lot closer, but that was just a header. It wasn't as dangerous as it looked, and it went out of bounds. You can see the direction the ball was. And here, Mexico, this one right here that they're also putting as a goal scoring opportunity, that was also a header. I believe that was a header from Santi Jimenez, and it wasn't that close. It was from close range, but it wasn't that close. Probably the best goal scoring opportunity they had was this one right here. If you look on screen right now, I clicked on it. It was a shot from Luis Chavez, but it was just very weak. But it was probably the best goal scoring opportunity they had in the first half. And that's it, man. It's been kind of shit. It just hasn't really been good. 0-0. It's been a terrible game. By the way, everyone in the chat, is anyone in the chat from Miami? Is anyone from Miami? Let me get some water here. This is actually true from Larry. And I'm like I said before, we don't really fact check anything here. Bob Marley was a big football fan. He's a big soccer fan, and he played. That is true. I've seen pictures of Bob Marley playing soccer. It is 100% true. And then Ari Duran is saying, what day are you heading down to Miami? I'm heading on Saturday. Next Saturday. Not like the one coming up when Argentina plays Peru. When Argentina plays Peru, I'll head to Miami. I'll go to the Hard Rock Casino, be there all afternoon, and then head to the Hard Rock Stadium to watch and vlog Argentina versus Peru. Go watch Messi, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. If you guys are near the Hard Rock Stadium, I'll be there next Saturday. I don't know who's going to the game. Let me see. Is this a bad game or good game for Jamaica? I don't think the result. Oh, Alexi Lalas is talking. Let me hear what nonsense he's spitting out. So Carly Lloyd and Alexi Lalas. She said that they outshot Mexico, which that is statistically false. Carly Lloyd just said that Jamaica outshot Mexico. We just looked into the stats, and it's statistically false. They both had 7 shots. So she's lying on live television right now, just lying to our face. And I just caught her lying. Yeah, Carly Lloyd is wearing the Ukrainian flag. It looks like she's paying tribute to Ukraine. It looks like she just put the Ukrainian flag on. She just forgot her clothes at home and they gave her a Ukrainian flag and she just put it on. It fit her though. It's working. It's working. She'll block. She's not going to block me. She won't block me. And guys, don't spam in the chat. Don't spam in the chat. Brazil color. Well, Brazil would also need green. She's either wearing the Ukrainian flag or maybe Sweden. Maybe Sweden. I'd say Ukraine or Sweden. Okay, now they're not there anymore. But here's a good question. Who's worse to listen to on Fox? Carly Lloyd or Alexi Lalas? And Anthony Booker saying, Tack, are you related to Marcelo Weingnot? Who's that guy? Marcelo Wang not. Let me see. Let me look him up. Let me look it up. Let me see. Marcelo Wang not. Argentine player. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'll put it on screen here. Do you guys want to see it? Let's see. Who's this guy? Okay, let's see. I'm trying to pull like a picture that I can zoom in. Okay, let's see. Guys, do I look like I'm related to this guy? Here. Look at me. Look at him. No, I don't think we look related. I just think he copied my haircut. That's all. I think he just copied my haircut. I don't think we look related. I think I'm better looking than him, in my humble opinion. He might be like I guess we could say he's like my ugly cousin. My ugly cousin. He copied my haircut though. That's the problem. He copied my haircut. That's why. Cuz I came up with this haircut and he copied it. But no, we're not related. We're not related at all. Hey, no, this is a load of crap. We do not look like this guy just copied my haircut. That's all. I can get another picture here. Let's get this one here. See? We don't look like at all. Look, don't look like him at all. He even looks like he's chubbier than me. He has bigger cheeks than me. No, not the same. Not the same. JV McClevin, who's your favorite of this group? Well, originally it was Ecuador, but after Ener Valencia got a red card in the first half, and then Ecuador lost to Venezuela, it becomes a bit complicated to know how this group will end. I still think Ecuador can pull through, regardless of the loss, but to become Mexico and Jamaica have looked terrible so far, terrible. But it's one of those groups where it can go either way because it's very balanced. It's a very balanced group. The hair never lies. No, it does. It does. It does. The hair does lie. There's a lot of people with similar haircuts um, that are not related, but I'm not related to this guy. So we have 290 likes and 800 people in the chat. If we hit 400 likes when the game is back in like 5 minutes, I will do Brazilian Portuguese commentary. And I'm very good at it. I am really, really, really good at it. I don't like to brag, but I am very good at it. One of the best. So, but we need to hit 400 likes for that. If we do so, sure, I will do Brazilian Portuguese commentary. But as of now, not happening. Okay. Oh, Greg Berhalter's talking. Let's see. Every time Berhalter talks, I lose a part of my soul. The dude, like, has the aura of a basset hound. Freaking, can I do Spanish commentary? My Spanish is pretty bad. It'll be like a Portuñol, a Portuguese with Espanol. So it's not. I can't do it. 331 likes. We're getting there. Once we hit 400, I will do Portuguese commentary as soon as the game is back. As soon as the game's back. But going on here, there's one thing I wanna go through again. So before the game started, these were my picks on Underdog Fantasy. And I played $30, and if I get them right, I'll make $107. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it. And I need Mikel Antonio to hit a shot on target, which I'm going to check here if statistically speaking he did that. And according to the stats, Mikel Antonio did not hit a shot on target yet. Okay. The other one is Cesar Montes needs 57 passes. He had 42 in the first half. So Cesar Montes one, I am gonna get that one right. And then I need Jamaica to score a goal, and I need Antonio to hit a shot on target. If that happens, I'll make $107. And this video is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy, by the way, full disclaimer. And if you want to play, the link is in the description of this video with the promo code TMTV if you want to play Underdog Fantasy. But back to the game, because the second half is about to start in probably what, like another minute or so. 356 likes. We're getting there. We are getting there slowly but surely. $358. Let me get another sip of some water and then coffee. This is a good one here. The one thing I'm wondering here in the chat, because most of my viewers are American, obviously, but how many? I know we're all rooting for Jamaica today, but who is truly Jamaican here in the chat? Is there anyone that's truly Jamaican and someone that's like truly a Mexico fan, or are we mostly just U.S. men's national team fans hanging out and hate watching L3 today? Alex Reed. So he's actually Jamaican. We got Jamaicans here. Because my question is tomorrow. What I'm wondering is that tomorrow the U.S. should absolutely beat Bolivia with some comfort. It should be somewhat easy, the U.S. versus Bolivia. But at the same time, I saw someone saying this in the chat, and it is a fair concern. I don't like the U.S.'s odds when it comes to playing low blocks. And we've seen that with Berhalter. Ghost Card 21 saying, yo, Tack, I landed in Dallas about a few hours ago. Got tickets for the United States and Bolivia. It's my first time going to a football match. Front row seats. Go USA. Congrats, man. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Every time anyone goes to their first soccer game, they never forget it. And they fall in love with the game even more. I'm sure you're loving the game right now, but I hope you have a great time. I hope we beat Bolivia. You're going to love it. The AT&T Stadium, I've never been in it, but I've seen multiple games that the U.S. play there. It looks beautiful. Have a blast. Have fun. Enjoy it. Anyone going to the game, have lots of fun. It's going to be amazing. I went to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium on Thursday. It was wonderful to watch Argentina and Canada. And then I'm going to Hard Rock next Saturday to go watch Argentina and Peru. Kevin Paul is saying, imagine you are about to win your picks on Underdog Fantasy and Antonio passes it off like Cristiano Ronaldo did earlier. Great for Jamaica, but rough for your wallet. Yeah, I'll be kind of pissed. The thing is, I only need Antonio to hit one shot on target. That is all. I just need Antonio to hit a shot on target. That is all I need. I don't need him to score. I don't need Mikel Antonio to score. I need Jamaica to score, but I just need Antonio to. So essentially, for everyone in the chat, because I know you all love me very much, so you're all going to be rooting for me here in the Underdog Fantasy app. What we need in the second half is Antonio to get a shot on target and Mexico to concede a goal. That's it. If that happens, I'm fine. Sam is saying, Tack, you're going to more Argentine matches than Brazil matches is criminal. So there's a couple reasons for that. Let me explain. Brazil's playing in the West Coast. They're playing Arizona, Vegas, and California. I live in the East Coast. I live in Florida. I wanted to get to know the city of Atlanta. So I went there to watch Messi and get to see and know the city of Atlanta, which I loved, by the way. Great city. I highly recommend. Now, the other one is the company AC Momento. You know, that app that I put every game I go to. They are going to give me tickets to go watch Argentina and Peru, and I'll be doing a vlog. So you guys are going to, I'll promote the app, and you guys can download it in the vlog, and I'll put it on Twitter, Instagram, AC Momento, and I'm going to go to the game and do a vlog. That's why I'm going to the Argentina games. It's not like I want to, and I usually go to hate watch. I go to hate watch Argentina. I don't root for Argentina. I will never root for Argentina. I just won't do it. I won't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, Brazilian Fury gets it. It's in the East Coast. It's here in the second half just started, by the way. I don't feel like traveling to the West Coast. It's a different time zone. It's a 4 to 5 hour flight. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It also costs more money. Damari Gray. Here comes Jamaica. And Jorge Sanchez blocks it. Cross goes in. Ball delivered. No one from Jamaica's there. Shot goes in. Ooh, on target, saved. What a save. Jamaica almost scores. Gonzalez, Julio Gonzalez. That was a good save. That was tough. The ball was bouncing. It was right at him, but it was bouncing around. Jamaica almost draws first blood. Oh boy. Corner kick for the Jamaicans. Corner kick for the Jamaicans. Ball goes in. No one's there. No one's there to hit it. But Jamaica still has the ball. What's going on here in the second half? Okay, Jamaica down the left flank. Another cross blocked by Jorge Sanchez. Jamaica came back to play. They came back to play. Jaden saying, are there any other Brazilians here in the chat? Jaden, the man, is asking, any other Brazilians? Corner kick for Jamaica. Ball delivered. And Bobby Reed. Oh, that's a terrible header from Bobby Reed. That was almost a header of like a foot volley player. Because when you play foot volley, you have to hit the ball up. Oh, did we hit 400 likes? And am I going to have to do Portuguese? No, we didn't hit 400 likes. 389. Once we hit 400, I will do Portuguese commentary. As of now, we have not hit 400 likes. Zach saying, I bet your ticket for Argentinos. I didn't pay for it. I would not pay for an expensive ticket. I'm sorry. I didn't pay for it. It's kind of like work. I get the tickets. I got to do the vlog. But no, I'm not paying for it. But yes, they probably were expensive, especially Messi in Miami. Those games are always expensive. 419 likes. Okay, you guys won. I will do Portuguese commentary. Give me a second here. Let me get ready. Let me warm up my throat. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So who has the ball right now? I got to figure out who has the ball. Steven, I'll talk about Weston in a second, Steven. Let me just do the Portuguese commentary because I promised everyone. So I got to do it. No Portuguese, but I got to do it, man. I got to do it. I got to do it. México com a bola, toca a bola para trás. Jorge Sanches recebe, devolve a bola para o goleiro. Pressão da Jamaica, chutão para frente do Domingues. A bola vai para cima no ar. Jamaica ganha de cabeça do Bobby Reed. Jamaica e o México bota a bola no chão e vai sair jogando o México por trás. E vem o Arteaga com a bola, abre a jogada com o Quinones. Quinones devolve a bola para o Luiz Chaves. Luiz Chaves para o Quinones. Quinones devolve a bola para o Luiz Romo. Luiz Romo tenta a bola longa e ligação direta tira a Jamaica de cabeça. Recebe a bola Bobby Reed e o México está com a posse de bola mais uma vez. Bobby Reed recupera a bola para Jamaica, vai abrir a jogada, Jamaica controla a posse de bola, acalma o jogo e volta com a defesa. E vem a pressão mexicana. And now I'm back to English. I'm done with Portuguese. I'm done. That was Portuguese. I'm done. So Stephen Agishu asking, sorry if you discussed it, is Weston McKennie going to Cincinnati? I get he's dealt a lot with Europe, which makes me sad and angry if he goes to MLS. Look, I know he's dealt with a lot of bullshit in Europe, but if he comes to MLS, it's probably because of the money. I hope McKennie doesn't go to MLS. He is still very capable of playing the best leagues in the world. But look, it seems like he did, in fact, get an offer from Cincinnati. Now, will he go to Cincinnati? That's a different discussion. Crossing from Jamaica, clear. I don't know. But he definitely did go to Cincinnati. Go, Mikel Antonio! I made $100. I made $100. I made $100. Mikel Antonio gets the clean sheet out of the way, scores off the header. This feels so good. When you're hate watching Mexico and they're losing now, and you make $100. Oh, I was going to say something nasty right now, but I'm just going to hold it to myself. Mexico Pack Watch. Oh, boy. This just feels good. 1-0 Jamaica, Mikel Antonio. Out of everything that could have happened to me, that was the best one because I needed Antonio to hit a shot on target. I needed Mexico to concede. He hit a shot on target. Mexico conceded. I've won the underdog fantasy picks, and L3 is probably finished. Look at the Jamaica. The only thing that's bad is Jamaica is ruining my predictions. Zach is saying better commentary than Donovan and Stu. That's a very low bar. Donovan is really bad. And Stu Holden, I can't deal with tight underwear Stu Holden. Tight underwear Stu Holden, I can't deal with that. Just can't do it. Oh, wait. Did they cancel the goal? Wait. They canceled the goal. It was disallowed. Rigged. They called the goal off. They called the goal offsides. Oh, I'm never gonna financially recover from this. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. And Tim Sims saying name a better joke than L3. Well, now me. I literally just I had $100 right in the palm of my hand right there. Now I don't anymore. This was the worst thing that could happen. It's like you got like a pão de queijo. Anyone ever have a pão de queijo? They're delicious from Brazil. You put the pão de queijo in my mouth, and when I was gonna bite the pão de queijo, just pulled it out of my mouth. Oh goodness, man. Oh crap, man. I'm dead inside. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good anymore. Karl Marx, the communist, is saying, I'd rather have Weston go to Saudi Arabia if it's for money. Yeah, at least he would make more money. Probably be better. If Weston McKennie's if he's gonna go for the money, I hope he makes as much money as possible. If Weston's gonna go for the money, I hope he just makes as much money as possible. Tim Sims saying you hate to see yeah, man. Okay, shot on target. Who hit the shot on target? Was it Antonio? I need Antonio to hit the shot on target. Was that Antonio? No, it wasn't Antonio. It was the guy that I can't pronounce the name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Oh my goodness. Okay, still 0-0. Still 0-0. Oh, they called it offsides. Okay, we move. And here comes Mexico with the ball. By the way, I haven't really seen the stands. Um, is the game sold out? I'm assuming it is. L3 fans always show up. Is it sold out? And here comes Mexico. Oh no. That was a handball in the box. Are they gonna give Mexico a penalty kick? That looked like a handball from the Jamaican player. But the ref said play on. Maybe we'll get a VAR review. We'll see. It looked like a handball. I have to see the replay. Mexico with the ball. The game seems to be heating up here early in the second half. Disallowed goal, possible penalty call for Mexico. It does hit the Jamaican player's hand as he is falling. It did, in fact, hit the Jamaican's player's hand, but that's not a penalty kick. He was falling, and it wasn't intentional. Not a penalty kick. No penal. Throw in for Mexico. Jorge Sanchez, 55. Oh, I'm seeing it now. It looks like the game is sold out. It looks sold out. Jorge Sanchez. Long throw. Mexico tries to go through with it, and Jamaica recovers the ball and tries to hit them in transition. Mikel Antonio. No one up top. No one up top. Antonio switches it to, I don't know who that player is. Cuts inside. Blocked again by Mexico. The game seems far more open here in the second half. Jamaica's actually trying to attack, finally. Oh, crap. Santi Jimenez. Santi Jimenez out wide. Who's that? Arteaga? Chavez! Saved by the goalkeeper from Jamaica. That was a pretty good save, man. Luis Chavez. Nice slow strike from distance. Good reflexes there. Good reaction from the Jamaican goalkeeper. Not Andre Blake. Andre Blake is injured. Good reaction. Good save. That's a corner kick. Andre Blake's not finished. Andre Blake is injured. He is injured. Andre Blake is injured. Okay, corner kick here for Mexico. Corner kick for Mexico. Oh, okay. The ball's bouncing around the box. Cleared. Cleared. Starting to go. Wait, hold on. Michael's saying this team with Leon Bailey would be scary. It would be if Leon Bailey wanted to play for them. Leon Bailey had a fantastic season in the Premier League. Who else is Jamaica missing? They're missing Bailey, which that's a pretty big deal. Probably one, if not the best winger, among the best wingers and players in CONCACAF in general. Mexico with the ball. I still need Antonio to hit a shot. Cross goes in, cleared by the Jamaican defense. Antuna has it down the right flank. Back to Jorge Sanchez. Jorge Sanchez tries a through ball. Mexico somehow still has. I believe it's Pineda. And Jamaica clears it, just blasts it forward to no one. And Antonio's fighting for the ball. Mexico still holds possession. Now Jamaica's back to their low block. Back to the low block. Okay. Nothing from it. Nothing from it. And everyone, if you just tuned in, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, blah, blah, blah. We will be doing a full coverage of the Copa America. Tomorrow, we'll do a live stream for the United States. Tomorrow's the United States Day. And then on Monday, we'll live watch along for Brazil. That's the next one, Brazil. Damari Gray, Damari Gray is playing. Damari Gray is playing. I believe he's mainly on the left wing. That's where I've been seeing him. Damari Gray playing on the left wing for Jamaica. So let me see here. Cesar Montes has 46 passes as of now. Antonio still hasn't. Oh, God. I'm still losing my picks on Underdog Fantasy. Jamaica tries to go long. 59 minutes. We're hitting minute 59 right now. Still 0-0. Still 0-0. Sanchez. Antuna. Jorge Sanchez is not good. Simply not good enough. Now Jamaica trying to play out of the back. Actually, not really. They just blasted it forward once again. Jamaica, at least one thing is for sure. They have no shame on just playing Route 1 football. No shame. Quinones over the crossbar. Quinones just blasts the ball over the crossbar. Good shot. Good shot from Quinones. Good shot. Good shot. Mexico almost scoring here. Well, not almost scoring. It wasn't too close. Guys, anyone in the chat saying goal? There was no goal. There was no goal. Unless you're in the stadium right now and you're seeing it live, there was no goal. Jamaica's trying to build out of the back right now. The ball's all the way in the defensive end with the goalkeeper. And then he just went long, as always. They just go long. And then header. Now Mexico recovers the ball on defense. Lozano wasn't called in. Chucky Lozano was not called in. He signed with San Diego FC, but he was not called into the Copa America, even though he was a PSV player, like literally this season. Mexico with the ball. Chavez. Samuel Acosta Saintac, who chooses the Brazilian national team coach and the federation president? The club owners or the television network like Mexico Televisa? The president of the Brazilian Federation, I believe it's Aguinaldo. I think there are elections, and I believe that he is chosen by the the state federation votes. I don't know if the clubs vote. I think the state federations vote on the president, and the president and the federation are the ones that choose the coach. So no, it's not the club owners or the television network that chooses the coach or the president. And remember, some Brazilian clubs, a lot of the Brazilian clubs, they don't really have an owner. They're owned by like the socios, the fans. So a lot of the Brazilian clubs don't have like one owner. There are teams that are owned by an owner, like Botafogo is owned by John Textor, the American. So there is that, but they don't have like an owner. Oh, Palmeiras is by the fans. But here, Brazilian Fury knows it even better. He says, "Oh, Mexico with the shot on target, saved by the goalkeeper." He says it's weighted voting. The state federations have 3 votes. The first division team have 2x votes, and the second division have a regular vote. So there you go. That's your answer. That's how they vote for the president. And then obviously the president and the federation are the ones that pick the coach. And here comes Jamaica. Antonio with the ball. Antonio, good play. Gets a corner for Jamaica. No, wait. Corner or goal kick? Antonio kicks it on Johan Vasquez, and I think it hit off Antonio. So it's probably a goal kick. $453 likes. Let's try to hit 500. And you may be wondering, why? Why are we trying to hit 500? And I can't really give you an exact reason. I'm just asking you. I'm a YouTube host. I have to beg for likes. I just have to do it. Also, Abraham Lincoln used to like my videos. Did you guys know that? Abraham Lincoln, he always hit the like button. Unfortunately, he's gone, but not forgotten. We never forgot Abe Lincoln. Santi Jimenez. Santi shoots, saved by the goalkeeper. Good play by Santi. First good moment from Santi Jimenez in the game. JCO saying you only have 80 likes. No, I don't. Refresh the page. I don't have 80 likes. I have more than that. Abe loved... he did. He really did. And I loved Abe. Me and Abe loved each other very much. Corner kick for Mexico. Ball delivered by Pineda, and actually no one cleared it. Just kind of went through. Shot goes in, saved by the Jamaican goalkeeper, in the ball. That was a shot from Arteaga, and the ball does not go out of bounds. Wasn't he on your Patreon? Yes, Abraham Lincoln was a Tactical Manager TV Patreon. Which, by the way, good reminder, Danielle. If anyone wants to join our Patreon, the link is in the description if you want to join our Patreon. But yes, Abraham Lincoln was also a Patreon member of Tactical Manager TV. Jamaica goes long, cleared by Johan Vasquez, actually. Mexico and Jamaica with Ethan Pinnock recovers it. Damari Gray tries to find an option, finds... who's that? Pinnock? Yeah, he was a Patreon. If anyone wants to join the Patreon, feel free to join. We do jersey giveaways. I try to do pickup soccer too with the Patrons. I did it here in Orlando. Some of them showed up. It was lots of fun. And we're going to try to do more perks as the Patreon grows. So if you want to join the Patreon, the link to join is in the description of this video, the Patreon. In Mexico now with the ball. So did Weston visit Cincinnati today? Steven, I don't think that's true. Steven, the United States plays tomorrow. I very much doubt Weston would leave the U.S. men's national team camp to go talk to FC Cincinnati in the middle of the Copa America. I just doubt it. I don't believe it. The agent could be, but not Weston. I do not believe Weston went to Cincinnati today. Now, I don't have any factual evidence to back anything there. Quinones is through. Quinones missed the target. Quinones missed the target. That was a corner, actually. That ball was deflected. Corner kick for Mexico. Do a Patreon. I have a Patreon. The link is in the description. I can't do a Patreon. I have one already. It's in the description, the Patreon. You can also DM me at the Patreon. And if you DM me at the Patreon, I respond. Oh, crap. Here comes Mexico. Jorge Sanchez shot blocked. And Mexico still has the ball. Minute 66. We're almost at minute 69. We're almost there. Cesar Montes, bad pass. Intercepted by Bobby Reed, but Bobby Reed immediately lost the ball and fouled Luis Romo. I always get. So, who is Martinez coming on for Mexico? So, it's Guillermo Martinez, and he plays for Pumas. Striker for Pumas. I'm not going to lie. I did not watch him. I don't think I watched a single Pumas game, but he's replacing Santi Jimenez. Anyone know if this guy's good? Anyone know? Any Pumas fans in the chat? By the way, I've been to this Estadio Olímpico where Pumas plays. I've been there. Very cool experience. I went to Mexico to watch Pumas versus Chivas Guadalajara. Tremendous experience. Oh, you meant do a Patreon game in New York. I will gladly do so in New York. I just have to see how many of the Patrons live in New York. I grew up in New York. I'd love to go back there. I might go back to New York this year. I grew up in New York City, or not New York City, Long Island, which is New York, obviously. But we could do a pickup game in New York. Mexico to ball. Quinones delivers it. Oh, ball goes in, saved by the goalkeeper. Mexico still has the ball, cleared by Jamaica. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. Okay, minute 68. We're almost at minute 69. Jorge Sanchez. Cross goes in. Romo. Shot. Oh, fucking shit. Arteaga just scored. What a lucky goal. Lucky goal. This is pure luck. Yeah, pure luck. Mexico definitely, it's rigged. It's rigged. It's definitely rigged. That was a good strike, but freaking Andre Blake saves that. Andre Blake say, oh, minute 69. Nice. But I'm not feeling it right now. I'm just not feeling it. Crap. I didn't. I said nice in minute 69. Mikel Antonio with the ball for Jamaica. Jamaica still got this. Antonio blocked. That would be a throw-in. Okay. Back here to the game. Let's see a long throw in here for Jamaica. Ball delivered, cleared by Mexico. We still got to believe in Jamaica. I still need Mikel Antonio to hit a shot on target. I still need Mexico to concede a goal. Quinones tries to go long. All Mexico had to do was, replace Santi Jimenez, and they scored. Just had to get rid of Santi Jimenez, the overhyped, overpriced center forward. Throw in for Mexico. Buy 1,000 saying, why are you a Mexico hater? I'm not a Mexico hater. I am hate watching Mexico. That is true. But I'm not a Mexico hater. I'm not a Mexico hater. Argentina are Brazil's rivals. Mexico are the United States' rivals. I hate watch Mexico and Argentina. That's it. It's not that complicated. It's not that deep. Vasco just beat São Paulo 4-1. My goodness. Vasco has been abysmal. They have been abysmal. How did they beat São Paulo 4-1? Jamaica tries to go long, and there's no one there. No one there. Do a Patreon barbecue. I would love to do that. Have a picanha. And here comes Mexico with the ball. Dude, Jamaica. Ball all the way back. Mexico now will just hold possession, kill time. 72 minutes. We got 18 minutes to go for Jamaica to try at least pull a draw here. At least pull a draw. Here in Houston, Texas. Cesar Montes tries to go long. Pinock wins the header, and Jamaica will hold possession. Now let's see what Jamaica can do here. 72 minutes. Down the left. Antonio's drifting wide. Why is Antonio so wide? Jamaica, though. Antonio, get in the fucking box. Why is he so out wide? Here comes Jamaica down the right flank. Gonna get a cross in. Cross goes in. And Antonio, once again, why was he not in the box? Okay, that'll be a throw-in for Jamaica. 73 minutes, 17 minutes to go. Romo's low-key decent. Yeah, both midfielders, actually. Romo and Chavez have played well today, actually. Romo and Chavez have played well today. Throw-in for Jamaica. Looks like, is it Pinock? He's taking the throw-ins? I was just going to probably very strong guy. Long throw. Ball goes in. Cleared by Mexico once again. Cleared by Mexico. Buy a picanha at Costco. It's cheaper. No. If you're in Orlando, you buy a picanha probably at Seabra. It's cheaper at Seabra. Cheaper than Costco. Trust me. At the International Drive, go to Seabra in Orlando. The picanha is cheaper than Costco and better. Believe me. I know my picanha. Man, I must say, Mexico has not done anything to deserve this win besides scoring a lucky goal at the lucky strike. Arteaga. Quinones. Down through the middle. Here comes Mexico. Ooh. What is going on? Clearance by Jamaica. Open to Quinones. I honestly think Mexico literally got better ever since Santi Jimenez left the field. It's crazy because Santi Jimenez is the most hyped one. The most hyped player they had. And the dude just sucks for the national team every single time. Every single time. Oh, shot from Mexico. Saved by the goalkeeper, Quinones. Quinones has been playing well. I know Mexico fans love to hate on Quinones, but I thought he's had a decent game. Oh, picanhas are delicious. If you never had a Brazilian barbecue with picanha, linguiça, coração, oh, God. But the best one to me in Brazil in the barbecue is the fraldinha. It's so freaking good. And I'm starting to get hungry. I'm starting to get very hungry right now. It's 10:45 p.m. here in Orlando, and I'm starting to starve. And I don't think I have food, and everything freaking closes in this city so early. Okay, Pinnock with another long throw. These long throws just ain't working. They just ain't working, man. I feel like Jamaica, they didn't really practice the long throws. They didn't really like have a set play or anything. They just kind of go into the box and just throw the ball in and hope for the best. I literally think that's the most Jamaican thing they would do. And that's what they're probably doing. Okay, and here comes Mexico in transition. Oh boy, this could be number 2. Cross goes. Oh, that was almost an own goal. Jamaica almost scored an own goal. Okay. Trinity Clark say, "Hey Tack, I'll be in Orlando for 4th of July. What do you suggest doing for fun that's cheap and dope to do a meet and greet?" Yeah, we'll have to see if I'm gonna be in Orlando in the 4th of July. Now, cheap, people usually come to Orlando for the theme parks, which are not cheap. But Disney Springs is fun. If you go to Disney Springs towards like nighttime, it's really enjoyable. Some okay restaurants, some good and okay restaurants, not cheap, but okay. They have free shows at Disney Springs, like not really famous singers, but really good singers, really good artists. So Disney Springs is cheap. You can go there. You can go to Celebration Main Street. It's a nice place to just hang out, talk, eat. There's some really good restaurants there. I recommend probably Columbia at Celebration. Really good restaurant from Cuban food. They have Cuban food. Um, Outside of that, most of the other things are not really cheap by any means in Orlando. If you want to get Brazilian food, go to this place called Amor em Pedaços in the International Drive. Amor em Pedaços. Really good Brazilian food. It's a bakery. Very good. You won't regret it. Good price, everything. Just go there. You won't regret it. Do it. Mexico at the ball. Try to go long. And Jamaica will recover it. And Carlo is saying Mexico just hates anyone in Club America. I don't know why. It seems like Club America is like Flamengo from Brazil, just like hated from the entire country hates Flamengo, besides the Flamengo fans. Who from Club America that Mexico hates? Oh, Quinones. Yeah. Well, Quinones doesn't play for Club America anymore. He went to the Saudi League, right? He went to the Saudi League. Shad is saying, I heard Fogo de Chão's good Brazilian food. Fogo de Chão's a Brazilian steakhouse, but in the US, it's a bit overrated and extremely overpriced. I personally never go to it. I don't go to Fogo de Chão in the US. Nothing against it. I just don't really think. The restaurant, the bakery, Amor em Pedaços. So I just put it in the chat. That's how you spell it. Amor em Pedaços is the Brazilian bakery here in Orlando that I really like. I think it's really good. Really good. That's a good one. Will is saying, "Are you gonna do any Euro knockout watch longs?" I might do some Euro England hate watch. I might do some England hate watch. That might be the only one that I might do. England hate watch would be my go-to. That's the only one I can think of. So Jorge Sanchez. Everything else in the Euros, I don't care enough. I really don't care enough. Okay, let's see. Back to the game. Mexico in transition. Who has the ball here? Arteaga. Actually, the goal scorer, Arteaga, finds Quinones. 79 minutes. We got 11 minutes to go plus added time. And Jamaica in the past like 20 minutes, all they did was put on long throws. Long shot from Mexico, nothing out of it. And here it is on screen. Amor em Pedaços. That's the place I'd recommend to eat in Orlando. Really good. Really good. Fogo de Chão, not a big fan, as I said. Not a big fan. I'll go. Oh, Antonio's out. Antonio, he didn't hit a shot on target, did he? So I lost my underdog fantasy picks. Oh, oh crap. Okay, so I lost $30 on underdog. Hopefully, did anyone here in the chat play underdog fantasy for this game or play it at all? If you did, hopefully you won because I just lost $30. I literally would have had. If Mikel Antonio was not offsides, I would have earned $100 if Mikel Antonio was not offsides. That is messed up. That is so messed up. But here comes Mexico with the ball once again. 80 minutes, less than 10 minutes to go. And Mexico has the ball once again. Saying didn't Shar saying I didn't play. I heard no one gets rich off gambling. No, no one does. That's what a wise old man said. And here comes Mexico. Down the right. Cross goes in, cleared by Jamaica. And Jorge Sanchez will get the ball for Mexico and kind of draw it all the way back. All the way back to the Mexican goalkeeper. 81 minutes and 30 seconds. They're saying, was the Jamaican goal actually offsides? Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, it was. So we can't really call it rigged because Antonio was a tiny bit offsides. It is true. 82 minutes now, 8 minutes to go. Liam is saying he made money on the last World Cup. I did too, actually, in 2022. Well, look, you can make money with sports betting or fantasy. You can make money with it. What I say is you're probably not going to get rich doing it. You can make money. I've gone to Vegas multiple times where I make money on sports books mainly, but never get rich off. So my point is, don't bet a lot of money because you're not going to get rich off it. That's my point. Here comes Jamaica. Cuts inside. I'm no longer as invested in this game because I lost. I guess I'll be a little bit happy if Jamaica pulls a draw. 83 minutes. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. A horrible game. Horrible game. Okay, let's see this free kick here from Jamaica. Yeah, is that a foul? That's a bit of a soft call, isn't it? A bit of a soft call. Okay, well, regardless, Jamaica will get here a free kick, and who's gonna take it? Shamar Nicholson will take the free kick. Does this guy even know how to take free kicks? Is Shamar Nicholson a good free kick taker? Shamar Nicholson. Here comes the free kick, and what the fuck, man? And pardon my French right there. What a horrible free kick. It's the 84th minute, and you stupid, idiotic thing, you muppet, that's what you do? You hit a freaking field goal? 84th minute, and you just close your eyes and you strike the ball as hard as you can where the fucking your nose is pointing to. What is that? He literally just went to where his nose was pointing and blasted the ball as hard as he could. What the heck was that shot? What was that shot? My goodness. Anyone asking, no, Muppet is not racist. Muppet just means idiot. You can call any race an idiot. Okay, here he comes. Shamar Nicholson. Good play. Ooh. Blocked by Johan Gomez. That'll be a corner kick for Jamaica. Corner kick for Jamaica. Have I eaten at Texas de Brazil, Brazilian steakhouse? Yeah, I find it pretty mid. I think it's okay. Like you go there, you eat good meat, like it's fine. But there's better steakhouses in Brazil. There's better steakhouses in Brazil. Corner kick for Jamaica. Corner kick for Jamaica. Look, Fogo de Chão in Texas, Brazil, it's fine. Like you're gonna go there and eat meat. Red meat is always good. Oh, that what the heck was that corner? Do Jamaicans know how to? Oh, do Jamaicans know how to take set pieces? Do they know how to take set pieces? My goodness. Every single corner, every single free kick in this game has been terrible from Jamaica. Jorge Sanchez tries to go long. Jamaica wins the header. Ball protected. Who's that? Oh my god. Strikes it. Whoever number 8 is. Dixon. Dixon just hit the ball over the crossbar. My goodness, Jamaica. They have an army of stormtroopers. Army of stormtroopers. I'll say one thing. I do like the Jamaican jersey. I'll definitely rock that Jamaican jersey. I would wear that Jamaican jersey. 87 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 3 more minutes. Jamaica shields the ball, and obviously he loses it, and Mexico recovers possession. Quinones, that'll be a throw in for Jamaica. I always find it funny when a team is down 1-0 and they lack the sense of urgency for like 20 minutes. And then when there's like 2 minutes left in the game, they're speeding to take throw ins. They just go full on panic mode. Why don't you increase the sense of urgency as soon as the opponent scores? Just go after that draw early instead of in the last like 2 minutes when they just go full on panic mode. And there's a lot of pressure on. Long ball goes through. Jamaica has it down the left flank. Ball goes back, probably a cross coming in. Cross will come in. That is a terrible cross. Let's put it this way. Jamaicans aren't that bad. They just can't cross or shoot, which unfortunately are two very important skills to have in soccer. They can't cross, they can't shoot. Okay, they can do most of the other things you can do in soccer. They're okay at passing. They can run, they can head, but they can't cross or shoot, which is pretty important. Look, I am going to be 100% honest here with everyone watching this game. This has been one of the worst games I've watched ever since the summer started. This game was terrible. The technical ability from these players, tactically, organization, everything about it. It was a horrible game. A horrible game to watch. Terrible. So they're basically Yunus Musa. That is a good point. Yunus Musa cannot cross or I guess Musa can kind of shoot. Pinnock, long throw in once again, cleared by Mexico. No, I'm not going to lie. Mexico versus Jamaica was probably the worst game I watched this summer so far. Yeah, this is this. I'm trying to think of any other game. Like Chile and Peru was pretty bad. Chile and Peru was pretty bad, but at least it was like a fist fight. Chile Peru was bad, but it looked like they were fighting. At least there was something. This one was just terrible. There was nothing exciting about this game. No fights, no passion, no grit, nothing, 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 nothing. What are my predictions for tomorrow? I think the United States will win 2-0, and I think Uruguay will get a 4-0 win against Panama. So 4-0 Uruguay against Panama, 2-0 United States against Bolivia. Okay, here comes Jamaica. Long shot. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. That might be a corner. Little shaky right there from the Mexican goalkeeper. I guess one of the teams that I guess this was as bad as the England games. Okay, here comes Jamaica. Cross goes in, cleared by Cesar Montes. Here comes Jamaica. Ball through. Nothing. Another cross. Cleared by Johan Vasquez. Collision in the air. The game gets super sloppy, super messy. It's just a complete shit show. And now they headed each other, the Jamaican player. Oh, that ball was deflected. Okay, someone. Okay, nothing. We are minute 92. Got 1 minute left. $30 to go. 30 seconds to go. Mexico holding on to this horrendous 1-0 win. Terrible game. Honestly, I kind of hope both of these teams get knocked out in the group stage. We don't need to watch them play the second round. We just got to hope that Ecuador and Venezuela advance. Okay, that should be it for the game. 93rd minute. 93rd minute. Mexico 1, Jamaica 0. Look at Santi Jimenez. Santi Jimenez. What a great game from Santi Jimenez. I was being sarcastic, by the way. I was being sarcastic. The game is over. Mexico 1, Jamaica 0 in what was one of the worst games of the summer so far. From a tactical level, technical level, it was horrible. And even though Ecuador lost to Venezuela today, even though Ecuador lost to Venezuela, after what I saw this game, I like their odds. I think Venezuela and Ecuador can still advance. Well, Venezuela probably will advance from the group stage. They beat the toughest team. I don't know, man. This game was painful to watch, and that's pretty much all. If you just made it here and you want to play Underdog Fantasy, the link is in the description. If you want to join our Patreon, the link is also in the description. Tomorrow we have a live watch along for the United States versus Bolivia, and on Monday we have Brazil, and we'll continue our Copa America coverage. Before we go, Tim Sim is saying, so yeah, United States is playing tomorrow, and our coach is still Berhalter. God help us. Yeah, man, we're going with Greg. We're going with the CIO of the U.S. men's national team. The chief imbecile officer, Greg Berhalter, will be the coach tomorrow for the United States. And that's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the United States versus Bolivia live watch along at 6 p.m. Eastern time. We'll probably start like 5:30 or so. And then on Monday, we have Brazil. And that's all. And if you want other Copa America videos, like prediction videos, previews for the quarterfinals, let me know in the comment section of this stream once I close it. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I got a rest. I drove all the way from Atlanta back. Have a great night. All right. Ciao.